Hi everyone, this is Gillimon's Garden. Welcome back to my channel. Now, this is a complete tour of my garden for 2023 and it will be the final. I think I've got 2 more planned space for this whole yard and that's it. Everything's full. I've used every inch I could possibly use. And I've got a rambutan coming. I've ordered a rambutan. So that should be arriving next week. That's the last part of the collection. As far as lychee, longan and rambutan goes, but yeah, that'll be coming in a couple of weeks, I think. But other than that, here's a complete tour and final of my garden until I move into the big house next year when I buy a house with a big land on it next year. Move out of this apartment that I got a year ago, so I need a bigger space. Anyways, here's a complete garden tour. We'll start from this side. We've got sapodilla. This is known as chiku. In Malaysia we call this chiku. It's sweet, it tastes like caramel, the fruit. And longan kahala, this monster here sitting there. And we've got the chayote, aka choco, and this is what my auntie gave me, white strawberries. She gave me that. What's this? Oh, that's the longan. I've been looking for that. That's the white strawberries. And this is red finger lime. This is the green finger lime. It's lost a lot of leaves. Should be coming back, but we've got a couple of fruits on here. In here, we've got a lot of fruits in there. Let's have a look. This one is, I'm trying not to stab myself with a finger lime. I must take this off from there. That shouldn't be there, but that's the miniature peach, and I've got so many of them this year on the trees. There's a lot of them, and the size of baseball. And we've got another one here. Let me just get the card here. This one is miniature nectarine. There's lots of fruits on this. As you can see, there's several fruits on here. And it's a dwarf, and we've got the dwarf peach, which is this one. Which is that one. That's got a few fruits coming off that as well. And this is the sugarcane section. I'm giving away all that to a few friends. I've got so many spare ones, but these I've got 2 big pots in the back. You can see it's a couple of meters high already. Nice size, but they're getting there. So that's this side. We've got tomato there and continental parsley. Now this, I haven't seen this since I was a kid in Malaysia. My grandmother has one in the village, Pinantungay. It's called cermai. Cermai. In Malaysian it's called cermai, but it's called star goose berry. I don't know what they call a berry. It's not a berry. It's a fruit. Well, berries are fruit, but a fruit as in like, it's not berry as in like, but it's very bitter and sour. It ripens yellow. It's got a sweet and sour tangy to it when it's ripened in yellow. But that is the star goose berry. It's beautiful. It's a tropical plant. Now we've got the 3-way. We've got the onion in there. This is the 3-way. I've got to put this up here. This is a 3-way apple, pink, Fuji, and Granny Smith there in that pot. We've got a lot of lemons coming up this year. It's been pollinated by all the bees, and we've got apricot as well this year. A lot of apricots coming up in this bad boy here, in that little pot there, this one here. All mines are in pots, even the 3-way apples in pots. And this one is a 2-way. This one and this one are 2-way. This is a nectarine, yellow and white nectarine. These two on the same tree. This one and this one. It's like a V. There's a lot of there's fruits on there. I bought this last summer, so it's the first season it's got fruit with me. It had fruit on it already when I bought it, but it's the first season it's fruiting with me. And this is the first time it's ever fruited, grown from seed. It's plumcot, fruited this year, which is very exciting. A friend of mine gave me this across the road from my parents' house, Adrian. Gracias, muchas gracias, hermano, for that plant. Thank you. And this year we got a lot of oranges. As you can see, that hasn't opened yet. There's been bees all day in the garden. I've been sitting there in my chair watching this all happening. Oranges coming up. This is the Valencia, this one. And next one too is Navel. And we've got a Washington here. That's a Washington, I think. No. 1, 2. Okay, yep. We don't have Washington. I thought it was. And we're getting orange as well this year. Last year we got 4 oranges off this, but it fell off because I think it was just settling into the pot and the areas. But this year we've got a lot of oranges coming off this. There's a few in the back, but I'm not going to fiddle around getting there and knock them off. But they're there. This is the Navel, this one. And I'm watching the bees just before pollinating that. That was pretty cool. And a lot of mandarins this year. They've all been pollinated just before by the bees. Literally, I sat here watching it going back and forth, pollinating everything around this area. So all that is fruiting, except for the apples, obviously. These ones are 3-way, maybe next year. It's just starting to put new shoots out, so coming out of dorm. But this is a native Australian finger lime crossed with kumquat. This one, it's beautiful. So that's now this side we've got a lot of Valencia orange. There's a lot of oranges, as you can see. It's only 2 foot high, this tree, sitting along the fence near the front fence. This is my front yard and my backyard. This is the gate to get out of the house. But so it's sticking over the fence, a lot of oranges, and the neighbours can pick. And this is my star apple. I lost one. I had 2. I lost one. This one survived through the winter, and it's got new growth, which is, I'm really ecstatic because it was an expensive tree. These were about $60 or $70 each. So I lost one. So this one already climatized obviously through last winter, and it survived our winter, and it got new shoots, which is a good sign. So that she's good to go. Now this one is Tyso. This is a new part of the family. Look at that monster. They should be fruiting this year, apparently, I was told. And this is this one here, if I'm correct. That's oh no, it's this one, if I'm correct. Kahala. That's the Kahala Lungan, and that's the lychee, and this is the Tyso lychee. They all got new growth. Here, I'll show you the new growth. Oh, let me see. See the new growth? They're all taking off this year. I hope they're flowers, actually. So that's along the fence. And this is the Presidium. It says fruiting this year, so it's slowly coming for the first time this year. But this one's fruiting again, the other Presidium, the pineapple flavour. This fruits all year round, this one. I've always got fruit off this tree, even in winter. And this year, when I bought this last summer, this is only 40 centimetres high, this Peckham's Triumph pear. It actually has close to 30 pears this year. That's amazing. So I've done something right with the fertilizer, or the universe has blessed me this year. And I still got more coming up there, look. Right there. So there should be about 32 from what I counted, if not more, pears on this 40 centimetre tree. And this one is Sunburst Cherry. It's not flowering. Maybe next year, but this one we've got a lot of flowers on this one. This is Stella Cherry, if I'm correct. So is that one. They're all flowering, and that one at the back there. I can't reach all the way back there. That's a cherry tree as well there, and they're all flowering, as you can see. I've got cherries, lots of cherries on these little trees. And this is my three-way fruit salad tree. It has 3 different fruits: white nectarine, white peach, and yellow plums on here, on one tree. As you can see, look at it all. Look at all the fruits. There's a lot of fruits on one tree, 3 different trees. See? And my baby, this is wax jumbo purple. There's 3 of them here now. That's my auntie's. I've been looking after it for her, this one here. So that's climatized now for the winter. It's ready to go. That's ready to go now. But it didn't even drop a leaf through winter. It stayed like that, so it's evergreen. So it's good for Melbourne winter. This one will handle it. So is this one, that's my one, but I decided to get another one. Look at this. This is a monster. And that's my Bob Magnus is just starting to sprout there. But there's another one there. Bob Magnus sitting there. It's a baby now. Down there, and we've got new shoots coming off the kiwi fruit up there, all the new shoots, and this is a male kiwi fruit sitting there, and it's already flowering, so hopefully we'll get some flower on the kiwi fruit vine this year. And the guava has got all new shoots coming up, every single one of them. All the dead leaves, as you can see, I've been plucking them off. It's getting ready to burst out another new young green foliages and fruits. This one's ready. These 2, these are monsters. They're taller than my door. Look, nearly up the gutter. So it's taken 14 months to build this garden, and for everything to settle. And if you look from down this way, it's like a tunnel that I've created for the cat, with all the trees. That's for the rocket to run around through in there and through there. So if you come through here, the cat can run through that and chill out. I've made a canopy. What's a wonderful thing about this garden is created a subtropic feeling. Like out there it's actually hot, but in here I feel like I'm in Malaysia. It's real tropic, just sitting here on this chair and appreciating my garden like this, and looking around. It's nice and cool, and I feel tropical in this area. It doesn't feel like Melbourne, that's for sure. But my pandan, okay, I cheated. My pandan didn't survive through winter. I got another one. Alright, but this, I know what I did wrong for it didn't survive through winter. This time I'm not going to make the same mistake, because these babies hard to look after. So that's my pandan. I've got potatoes this year and new shoots for the curry leaves. It's all popping up. And laksa leaf, they call it Vietnamese mince or whatever, Asian mince, but Malaysia they call it laksa mince because it's using laksa curry. We don't call it by a race, a nationality like Vietnamese mince. We just call it laksa mince, the food that it's used in. Yeah, that's the complete garden tour. It's fruiting, everything's fruiting, and I'll be updating everything as it's fruiting next couple of days as we're going along and watching this bad boy grow from seedling. My chiku sapodilla, and waiting for these to fruit. And this is my favorite. Look at the green on this, it's so beautiful. This chicomay fruit, star gooseberry, but I rather call it chicomay in our language because it's what's called chicomay. I don't know why they call it berry in English, it's not berry. But yes, I hope you guys like my garden. Please subscribe, it doesn't cost anything. Share, like, comment, dislike. If there's anything you'd like to share or you'd like to know what I do with my garden and how I do it, please comment below. I'm more than happy to share my knowledge and my mixture for fertilizer that I use to get everything the way it is, green all year round. I can show you all that. But also, we've got one more. This is a surprise. Check this out. We got our first kiwi fruit right there. Oh my god. Okay, I grew this. I bought this from Bunnings last summer, and it's only a foot high. Now it's about 4 meters long because I got it going around the fence. There's the pot there, it's going around the fence, coming over the gate like this. And it's fruited for the first time in its life. Normally this takes about 5 to 10 years. I'm lucky enough it fruited the first year I grew it. Thank you Allah, thank you universe for giving me that. So that's exciting news. We've got a lot of kiwi fruit coming as well. See, the vine starts from in that little pot there. And it goes along the fence there. What I'm trying to do is get that to meet. I want it to go over the fence and meet up with that passion fruit there. This one sits in the corner down there, in that pot in there at the back there. But anyways, I hope you guys like the garden tour. When the rambutan arrives, and lemon myrtle, that's it. I need lemon myrtle, and for bodybuilding, lemon myrtle helps. If you don't know, look into it. Lemon myrtle activates muscle growth. Also, and rambutan, that's it. This garden is complete. I just have to nurture it until we move into the house. Yeah, I hope you guys like my garden tour. Please share, subscribe, like, comment, dislike. If there's anything you guys don't like, please comment below, or anything you want to share, you want to know, please let me know. Comment below. Thank you for your time and supporting my channel, and watching the videos, taking your time to watch videos. Thank you so much. Happy gardening. This is Gil and Monsters Garden, and Rocket over and out.